Experiment number 3, the measurement of the numerical aperture of the optical fiber. So what about the numerical aperture? Numerical aperture of any optical system is the measure of the how much light can be collected by the optical system. Okay. So here we discuss about the procedure of the experiment and how to do this experiment. First of all, this is the experimental kit and this one is the power supply for the kit. And first of all, we slightly lighten the screw and for the LEDs SFH 756 volt and insert the fiber optic on the cap. Okay. First of all, we need to do this, and after that insert the other end of the optical fiber into the numerical aperture measurement G can hold, and the white sheet facing the fiber optic, that is this is the G can hold for the optical fiber measurement. And here the millimeter graph paper is attached here, but it is not visible in the video, so I just put a separate millimeter graph paper here for the measurement. Okay. And now I observe the illuminated circle patch of light on the skin or on the millimeter graph paper. This one is the circle patch of light. Okay. And measure the exactly distance. What's the vertical and horizontal measurement of the diameter? Diameter means the circle diameter horizontally and vertically, and from which we can get the value of the diameter or the radius of the circle patch, and then we find out the value of the numerical aperture. Then what about the numerical aperture expression? That is the Na is equal to sin theta max is equal to sin of tan inverse d by 2z. Here d is the diameter of the light circle patch and z is the height. Okay. Then we need to measure the value of the d and z, and this is the experimental table. We need to measure the value of the height z, then the diameter d, and we need to find out the d by 2 is equal to radius, and then from here we put the value of d and z and we get the sin theta and then the numerical aperture value. And at least 4 to 5 set of values we need to take, and I go through this one and how to take this reading. Okay. First of all, measure the distance. Okay. So distance means the distance from the millimeter graph paper to the optical fiber tip. Okay. And what about these things? And we take the reading, and this is almost is equal to 0.4. Okay, it is almost is equal to 0.4 centimeter. Okay. And then we need to take the reading for the diameter. And it is never about 0.2. Horizontally and vertically it is almost same. So I just take the reading. Height is equal to 0.4, that is in centimeter, and this is also in centimeter, and this is the 0.2, that is d by 2. Okay. That is the 0.2. Then just unscrew the G can hold, and then we change the height, and this is just I increase a small value, it's almost about the 0.5, and we need to take the reading. So almost is equal to 0.25 or 0.3, we need to take the reading, that is 0.25 in centimeter. And so this we need to take the different set of values, that is at least 7 or at least 4 or 5 set of readings. Yes, this is almost is equal to 0.7. 0.7, it is 0.35, almost is equal to 0.35. Then we need to take it's almost about the 0.9, then 0.9 centimeter, and we need to take the value of the diameter. Okay, it's about 0.4142 like this. Okay, so this is the 4 set of readings, and you just put the value of Z and D in this formula, and you get the numerical aperture, and then you put the value of the sin theta here, or the numerical aperture value here, and then we take the average reading of the numerical aperture. Then we go for the graph, and graph, that is the draw the graph in between the height versus the numerical aperture, and how this looks like height versus numerical aperture. So along the x-axis, that is height, and along the y-axis, that is the numerical aperture. And the numerical aperture, the value of the numerical aperture is same, almost same, because the medium is same. So the graph becomes almost a straight line, almost a parallel line to the x-axis. It becomes, looks like that. It is a rough graph. Okay. Thank you for the experiment.